In these unsettled years, when the very soil of our republic quakes beneath us, strange associations of men have arisen. They come not as farmers, nor as citizens, but as pursuers of the unnatural. They call themselves hunters. To most, they are but gangs, errant, violent, unbound by law. Yet I ask myself, what if these wanderers, so feared and reviled, might hold within them the rough-hewn shape of order? From every corner of our fractured republic they emerge. Disbanded soldiers, men of outlawry, freedmen newly unchained, and natives dispossessed of their ancestral land. Bereft of property, of station, of future, they have bound themselves to a singular and terrible vocation, the pursuit of beings that ought not exist. They style themselves hunters, yet to the common eye they appear little better than a band of ruffians. These associations possess neither code nor statute. No binding law compels their conduct. The populace regard them as ambivalents, at once as saviors and as marauders. In the taverns they spill blood with the same ease they spill drink. In the townships they cast down their trophies, horns dripping with foul tar, bones scorched beyond recognition, claws reeking of sulfur, and demand for remuneration with little regard for order or civility. Thus they are deemed at once unpredictable, perilous, and yet indispensable. To the reflective observer, however, such disorder is not mere barbarity, but squandered potential. Within the tumult, here lies the faint outline of a system, and within their violence, the germ of institution. Were these men to be marshaled under hierarchy and rules supplied with uniform and contract, they might be transformed from marauding bands into disciplined companies, not scavengers but soldiers, not gangs but guardians. One may envision banners unfurled, sigils embroidered on their coats, men drilled to march as armies, march, yet not beneath the ensign of a nation, but under the charter of a company. That which once inspired dread might instead command respect. Where anarchy reigned, order might still be established, and perhaps, let us not deny it, there might also be profit. I contend these hunter companies could evolve into a capitalist enterprise sufficiently puissant to knit together a nation already threatened to rend itself asunder. Yet the student of society must inquire, what is this order, if it rests upon the coin of fear? What is protection when survival itself is commodified? The boundary betwixt preservation and exploitation is perilously slight. Such companies may indeed procure peace, but they may as easily erect empires. One can readily imagine mercenary princes fattened upon the desperation of a people who no longer repose faith in the government, nor in church, nor even in neighbor. Thus I conclude. Perhaps herein lies a path forward, and perhaps chaos may be subdued. Yet it is equally possible that in striving for order, we merely don another mask of power. Thus the question remains unanswered. Are these hunters the harbingers of stability, or but another engine of dominion? The choice between a guardian and a despot, between order and empire, lies not in the hands alone, but in the desperate bargain of those who employ them. If chaos may be tamed, it may not come without cost, and perhaps what we call order is but power, clothed in yet another mask.